गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणस्पदान शृण्वन्नोतिभिस्सीदसादनम् ॐ श्रीमहागणपतये सरस्वत्यै नमो भद्रकाले नमो नमः। वेदान्त विद्यास्थानेभ्य एव च। ॐ नमः प्रणवार्थाय शुद्धज्ञानैकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् वन्दे गुरु। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति। ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः शिवाय ॐ नमः ॐ नमः शिवाय 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 Om Namah Shivaya. 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 Om Har Namah Parvati Pade Har Har Mahadev. Shri Sadgurunath Maharaj. Om Hari Om Hari Om. A person becomes a seeker only when he is able to locate or understand that problems of my life are not situational, but it is my notion. When a person puts a doubt on the thought that world has given me sorrow, when he doubts this notion and gets confirmed that if I was more matured and knowledgeable, I would not have been sad or so sad in this situation. He becomes a seeker. If we feel that a particular situation or a person has troubled me, then we will always try to change the outer situation. And outer situation cannot be changed beyond a point. And therefore, see, Arjun did not blame anybody else for his problem. He did not blame Duryodhana in Bhagavad Gita. He says, Dharma Sammud Chetaha. I think I am misunderstanding something. What is my dharma? I am not understanding. Because of my dosh called Karpanya dosh. I feel that if any sorrow comes, anger comes, sadness comes, if you just tell to yourself with conviction that I am responsible for that, so at least 40% sorrow will go away. And 30 to 40% anger will go away. These negativities strive and they grow more on the thought when we say somebody else is responsible. Where a thing is experienced, there it is. See, if sorrow is experienced in the mind, the cause of sorrow should also be in the mind. So at least, I always say, at least be a sick. Can you come this side? This side, yes. Thank you. Thus, if I can locate this point, you will feel a very big relief for yourself. You get angry, you just say, I think I'm angry because it is my problem. I am not thinking or understanding something properly. Just think over what I'm saying. Now, this particular text called Nasadiya text, which is a very classic Sukta in Rig Veda, I had mentioned about that. And today is the last class. So I have 3 more verse to complete, which the time is very less. I need at least 2 more days. Ole, please don't take 2 more days. Please complete and don't trouble us. Therefore, Nasadiya Sukta is focusing on 2 aspects. One is the completeness in the self, and other is the falseness of the world. Because our problem is, I feel that I lack something in me. Something worldly I lack in me. I lack something worldly. And second thing is that world can fulfill what I lack. If I had a better money, I would have been happier. If I had a better job, I would have been happier. Because job contains joy. Good job is equal to joy. Good wife is equal to joy. Good husband is equal to joy. Not only this, joy forever. Good house is equal to joy forever. Good body is equal to joy and completeness forever. Not temporary. And this particular concept is the one which is the cause of transmigration, cause of frustration, because you can't change, cause of what is it called, comparison. I hope you are following what I am saying. Now this concept is bursted very badly by these suttas. And it is a highly Vedantic sutta which you have understood that. Everybody keeps on thinking, if I had this job, if I had this thing, I'd be happy. Or if I get this, I'll be much more happier. If I can marry this person, then I'll be very happy. If I cannot marry this person, if I had not married this person, I would have been happy. I mean, this is a common thought. This you will not agree, but this is a common thought. Other things you may not agree, but this thing everybody must have thought. This thought crosses. 90% has been right. Very few are there who don't think like that. You don't say all these things, but this is there. Now, in this we had seen 3 mantras, I think. 4 mantras we had seen. 4 mantras we had seen. Let us chant the 4th mantra once more, and then I will elaborate little, and you need to be very attentive because topic will be subtler. So please open thus 4 mantra. Let us chant. Kamastadagre. Ready? Please repeat after me. Kamastadagre samavartatadhi. Manaso retah prathamam yadasi. Sato bandhumasate niravindan. Hridi Pratishya Kavayo Manisha. Let us chant the next verse. See here, in the fifth mantra, if you see Svidasi, there are three is written. And this is called Pluth. Not Pluto, Pluth. So I will chant it like that. Svidasi. It is one matra, two matra, and this is called three matra. Are you getting it? So I will chant it like, don't think I'm chanting what happened to me. It is Svidasi Dupari, then Svidasi. Okay? Just keep in mind. This is called Pluth. Tiraschino Vitato Rashmiresham Adhasvidasi Dupari Svidasita Retodha Asan Mahimana Asan Tasudha Avastat Prayatif Parastat. Chalo, you chanted very nicely, very good. Now I'm coming back to the fourth mantra, which is telling about that time when creation was to start. Please be very, very clear on what is being taught. In our scripture, Vedas, creation is not at all advocated. It is not a linear srishti. That the time it is started. Because it is highly illogical. Well, when did the first Jeev start? If you are asking this question, you are supposing the first Jeev started and time was already there. Very common question in study groups. When did the first Jeev start? You are supposing there was someone called first Jeev. You are supposing time was there, then only you are calling being started. Now, if you say the first Jeev was there, problem will be how did Jeev came first? That means the body was there, and the body was there without the action because you don't believe in the past. And therefore, the Srishti started with the first Jeev, with the science has said that the amoeba was there. From amoeba, the unicellular organ came and the bicellular came and so on. That means the first Jeev who came, he came without the fruit of action, he got the body. And therefore, this is a logical fallacy. And you know, there's a Bhagwan ki leela hai. Bhagwan leela kare, hum pareshan hai. उन्होंने तो लीला करा और हम परेशान हो रहे हैं. ऐसी भगवान की क्या फायदा, झक्की भगवान है फिर. So वो and you are supposing time is there because a start is possible only when the time is already there. And then you will hear that in Bible one line comes. God made the world in 6 days. Now this is quite a statement. You know what it means? That means if he made the world in 6 days, that means time was already there. Number three, if he makes, he needs a material cause. Like a potter is making a pot, so in a material cause is required called mud. Mud was there. Third thing, if he made anything is possible only when he has to be in place. So God was already there, he was in some place, there was some time and material cause was there. That means localized God is there. Like local artists are there, he is the local God. Now this is a silly point. It's a silly argument. Because you are already putting God as limited. And the time and space itself is a world. So how can you say that the God made the world in 6 days? Or why, when did God made the world? Don't ask such questions because it is wrong question. Because you are putting one, when you say one when, that means you are supposing and presupposing that time is out of world and time is a part of world. I hope you are catching this point. बोले भगवान ने दुनिया क्यों बनाई? किसने बोला बनाई? मतलब you are saying दुनिया was not there and God made the world. Especially those whose hearts are broken, they ask such question. हाँ, ऐसा गाना भी आया, दुनिया बनाने वाले ये दुनिया क्यों बनाई, ये इसके बाद नहीं याद, इस एक ही लाइन. So I am saying why, and definitely his heart must be broken, those who are singing. If the God has made the world, problems are many. So we don't believe in theory of creation. We believe in theory of manifestation. And there will be ocean of difference after that. You cannot make the world unless it has come from subtle and subtle has come from unmanifest. We have seen this earlier also. I hope you are following with me. Be very, very careful. Now Vedanta says, Upanishad says that world had manifested from the Maya or from the Avyakt or from the Prakriti or from ignorance, from Pradhan. Like my words are manifesting from my sanskar, my impression are there. Impression became thought, thought became words. If I did not have impression of what I am talking, I cannot talk. Supposing you ask me, please talk about the business of America. I have no impression about that. I cannot talk. Expression is not possible unless impression is there. Please be careful. When I say impression is there, impression has to be in something. Impression cannot be independent thing. I say impressed. Well, who is impressed? Who is impressed? Now when only impression was there, as in the pralaya, what was other impression has, impression is of the nature of ignorance. Maya is of the nature of ignorance. And ignorance cannot exist without knowledge. So knowledge is there, and on the knowledge there is ignorance. I hope you are getting. That's it. Don't bring time and space here. We are conditioned by the samskar of time and space too much. If you see anybody, well, where do you live? Well, I live in Bhandup. Okay. Space aa gaya. How old are you? I think he is in early 30s. One granddaughter introduced her grandfather to somebody. Well, he is in 90s. Grandfather got angry. He said, I'm in early 90s. My point is, like in the deep sleep, you have consciousness plus ignorance. I'm not comfortable with plus word. I will say consciousness and ignorance. When I say plus, it means two different actually. Like 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. It is not consciousness plus ignorance or consciousness. Therefore, I am not comfortable. Although sometimes we use it. But something stops me from. So I will not use plus word, I will avoid. But if I use it, don't place 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. Don't use like that. It is consciousness plus ignorance, consciousness conditioned by ignorance. Now in the pralay, consciousness was there and bolo Maya was there. Don't bring Deshkal, please. Like in the deep sleep. ठीक है, बोले ठीक है. We had seen all these things. I am just repeating it. बोले please don't repeat, tell future. Now, if the Srishti is happening, tell me, it is Yatha Purvam Akalpayat. In Sandhya Vandan also it comes. Yatha Purvam Akalpayat. Jeev of the past, a time comes where their fruits are ready to manifest. Like you sleep. Why you get up? Because your fruits of that particular day are going to fructify, therefore you have to get up, something will push. Now, what happens? Are you getting my point? Now what happens? Now, if some samskar is there, please note, one is consciousness, and the deep sleep there is a sanskar called ignorance. So both are merging today, I don't know anything. Aham kimapi na janami. Sukham maya anubhuyate. But there is a Jeev sleeping. Jeev is there. If you have to catch a flight at 3-4 o'clock, it will prompt you. And that sanskar without effect will now become ignorance with effect in the deep sleep. So sometime before alarm has gone, you all got up. Most dullard, lazy person also gets up. Because there is a karma phal which is to be fructified. It prompts. So one was consciousness. Consciousness is not a prompter. And samskar by them are jad, ignorance is jad, ignorance is not a prompter. So there is a third factor called Jeev. Jeev is a prompter in microcosm. Similarly in samashti or in macrocosm, consciousness is there and all the jivas fruits of action are there. All the jivas samskaras are there. And there is someone who felt, whose name is Ishwar. Please note, Ishwar is not Ishwar from his standpoint. Ishwar is Ishwar from others' standpoint. When the consciousness is conditioned by the samashti maya, that consciousness is called Ishwar. He is a controller of Maya. He is Mayapati. We are Mayadas. We have no control on Tamogun, Rajogun, Sattvagun. You cannot stop your sleep in the night. I had tried a lot. If you don't sleep in the night, daytime sleep will come. Because gunas are very powerful. He is Mayapati. Gunas are under his control and they are serving the gunas. He can prompt tamoguna. He can prompt rajoguna. He can manifest. I will give an example that one grandfather and son was going on the road. So they saw one criminal was there. So around he was flanked by 5, 6, 7 police people and they were holding with handcuffs. So that grandson said, Dad, दादाजी ये कौन है? बोले ये क्रिमिनल है, ये चोर होगा. बोले अच्छा हाँ. बोले हट गए भाई. After some time, president was going. Around him, hundreds of police people were there. Now this grandson said, Dadaji, ये और बड़ा चोर है. क्योंकि इसके पास इतने पुलिस वाले हैं. Then Dadaji said, no, the criminal was under the control of police people. Now he is controlling all police people. Under his command, not only this, all military of India is there. If he can say get out, they will get out. But if the thief says get out, they will beat him. So one is Jeev, other is Ishwar. These gunas are coming and going. And therefore sometimes you are sad because some Rajoguna has come. Without reason you can be sad. You don't need a reason to be sad. बोले पता नहीं कि आज मन बहुत खराब है. I think stars are not okay. My Mangal is not okay actually. Every Saturday I am sad. Something is happening. I don't know why. ये माया दास है. Now in the pralaya, please note, during all the pralaya times, Ishwar had not slept. When the time of, because if Ishwar sleeps, that means he is under the influence of gunas, then he will become Jeev. Ignorance is not acting on Ishwar. Now when the pralaya has to end, the same Ishwar is prompting the fruit of action. Lokas he will make, Jivas he will manifest, and Panchmabhut he will make. Like I supposing no singing. I am not a singer. But supposing I know singing. I am sitting quietly. The samskar of singing is sitting quietly. But somebody says, please sing. You know where it happens? With me. Where? Guruji says many times. All of a sudden will sing. All of a sudden, अरे कहाँ से बोले कुछ भी गाओ. अब now when I have to think that I have to sing, I will bring up my song playlist inside. अब हमको कौन सा गाना गाए? And now that Jeev is me is now prompting that particular vasana. Okay, याद आ गया क्या गाना आपको? हाँ याद आ गया. गाओ. Hari gun gao. But before I sang that, this samskar of this sang was prompted not by consciousness, but by me, the Ishwar of this body. He prompted that, and their sitting, sleeping sanskar has become now active and dynamic sanskar. It took few seconds to get. Then I will start singing. The whole song will come up now. I am not singing. Hari gun gao, Hari naam gao. Pura aa jayega. Now all the jivas, in which animal, dogs, cat, marine life, devatas, all are being prompted, lokas are being prompted, Panchmabhut are being prompted. And then, tell me what happened? Deshkal are being prompted. Now don't ask a question when it is started, because when you ask a question when, it is meaning that time was existing, and time cannot exist without space. And space cannot exist without two. Therefore time's unit is second. That means already a part of world is there. If you have not understood, never mind. You relax. But you haven't understood. World started at what? 1 AD. अरे बेकार की बात कर रहे हो. कहाँ से world start हो जाएगा? World manifested. Don't ask when it manifested. Because time itself manifested. Right? Now the Jeev of the past Kalp now started fructifying. Now you tell me, Srishti has started, manifested. Srishti was first or Pralay was first? Bole Pralay. Pralay was first, na? See, you said yes, and I feel how much hard work is been, and you said yes. How can Pralay happen unless Srishti was there? So it's not that Pralay and Srishti both are cyclic. On the infinite consciousness, Pralay and Srishti are coming and going. Like waking and deep sleep is coming and going. Now Pralay is dependent on Srishti, Srishti is dependent on Pralay. Waking is dependent on deep sleep is dependent on waking, therefore neither can be true, because for true something should be independent. If something is independent, then only I will call it true. That means, like body and karma. Body is not true because it is dependent on karma. Karma is not true because it is dependent on body. Everything is in cycle here. Very big conclusion is there after this. If anything is cycle, it won't be true. Because cause is the effect of effect. Karma is the cause for my body, but the karma itself is the effect of effect. Body's effect will be the karma, therefore karma is not an independent thing. And body is not independent thing. Bole vasana first or action first? Again you are asking first. Very big conclusion I am going to say now. If you don't miss it, it will be very good. When two things are interdependent, both are false, and anything is in cycle, that means there should be a center of that which is not a part of AB, on which A and B are superimposed. If there is a circle, and in the circle there are 2 points called point A and point B, you cannot say point A is the cause of point B or point B is the cause of point A, because A is the cause of B, B is the cause of A. Then the cause of A and B should not be a part of the circle, it should be in the center. It's a center on which the whole circle is superimposed, which you use from the compass. So when you put a compass, first thing you fix the center. And center, then you make a circle. That center is not a part of a circle. But without the center, circle won't be there. And whatever is happening on the circle will not be happening on the center. If you are clear about that point. So when it was said that Maya has manifested the world, it means world will be false, because it is a dependent thing. And there should be consciousness which is the center of this Pralay and Srishti, on which it is not even on which the world and the Pralay should be superimposed, or it should be shown. And therefore I have to say that world is not true. Well, I did not understand. Never mind. Just keep on listening. If mind doesn't work, never mind. You can discuss with me later on. Well, even to discuss, you are not here then. Clear ho ya? And Ishwar had kamna. See the fourth verse. Agre kamaha samavartatagre samavartatadhi. Kamna is only out of ignorance and out of vasna. ईश्वर में कहाँ से कामना आ गई? There are two kind of काम. One out of ignorance, another is out of vilas. One is out of vilas, other is out of vikar. One is vikar, other is vilas, not villas. I am saying vilas. Supposing somebody is feeling incomplete, so he is having vikar, therefore he is kami. But Bhagwan Krishna thought, let us have Leela with gopis. It is not vikar, because everything Bhagwan alone is. He knows I alone am. Maya tatamidam sarvam jagat avyakta murtina. I alone am Radha, I alone am Gopi. So there is no vikar. Out of ignorance he is not, but out of giving joy he thought. One is eating food, other is eating soft. Soft. क्या बोलते हैं उसको? Fennel seed. Not phenyl. भाई खाना खाओगे? बोले हाँ बहुत भूख लगी है, ये खाली है, लेकिन आपने खाना खा लिया, ओम पूर्णमद. सॉफ्ट, थोड़ा सॉफ्ट हो जाए. Soft is not for filling the stomach. Soft is a sign that a person is already full. Hungry person will not ask soft. Soft is a vilas. Food is a vikar. Bhagwan did Ras Leela, not Ras Kriya. That calm was not out of incompleteness. Therefore Bhagwan says, Janma karm chame divyam. It is not bhautik janma karm. Prakritim swam adhisthaya sambhavami. Don't say yogi yogi. ये बड़ा प्रॉब्लम है हर जगह योगी. संभवामी आत्मा है, निज इच्छा निर्मितन माया गुण गोपार. So kama samavartatadi. This is the fourth mantra. I hope you are getting my point. उनको काम ना आया. Like you are very full, you feel let me donate something. You are full. Let me help somebody. Let me feed somebody. But I don't get anything by feeding. Neither I will lose anything by feeding. If I could give food, I have plenty. I will not get anything. This kamna is not vikar prerit. The Ishwar thought, let me give the fruit of action to jivas. Ishwar thought, let me do some kripa. Every action is not out of incompleteness. Like sometime in your room you must have danced definitely. Or you have started singing. You are alone and you got a new good news and everything was fine. You started singing. Maybe you started chanting bhajan. Shambho Shankara Sada Shivaya. अरे हुआ क्या? अरे बस ऐसे ही गा रहे हैं. क्यों गा रहे हो? There is no reason for that. You want anything? नहीं. I don't want anything. But I am very happy, therefore I am singing. I am not singing because I want any audience, etc. I am singing because I am happy. अब देखो, manasa adhi, I had already seen these things. The defects, the vasanas of the mind and punya pap of the mind. Prathamam means as per the last kalp, manasa retah. Retah means the seed. Desh kal. Yada seed and the creation started. This is called sisriksha. Sisriksha. Desire to create. And desire to create, remember I said tapas came. In Mundak one mantra comes, Ya sarvagya Huh? Sarvavit yasya jnanmayam tapah. This is tapa. Paryalochan. He started thinking, okay, what was the fruit of action of the all jivas of the past? One is vyadhi, other is adhi. The body's disease is called vyadhi. Mind's disease is called adhi. So Ishwar is now manifesting. Can I go ahead? And he manifested. Don't bring Darwin's theory here. We are very much enamored by science. Blindly we obey. Well, Vedanta is very scientific, Swamiji. Science is Vedantic. आपको पता हम टॉपिक पे नहीं आएंगे. It will be diversion otherwise. And I have to complete this. Let me now go. Now this is the background. Now Srishti has started. The manifestation has already come into picture. Please don't ask when. I had mentioned this example yesterday. That when you are in deep sleep, from the dream watch, you cannot say when dream started. Bole dream started at 4:30 a.m. As per my dream watch. That means when the dream was not there, watch was there. That means time somebody was experiencing. It's a contradiction. It's not that easy because we are samskar is there. When this building was built, when your marriage was there, when was your first child born? When did you first come to Mumbai? Kal sanskar is a big problem when we hear. Now, I hope this point is clear. You know what is the problem? Now a Srishti will be created. Don't forget. It will be on consciousness only. La la la. Yesterday I had touched upon that point. On consciousness when Srishti is created. And consciousness is already pulled. That means Srishti will be mithya. Therefore Bhagavan says, they are in me, I am not in them. Tell the shlok. Maya tatamidam sarvam jagadavyakta murtina matsthani sarva bhutani na chaham teshavastita. Now you tell me, how can consciousness be with form? How can Ishwar be with form? If there is no Desh. In the Pralay, Ishwar is there. You said yes. I asked you which form Pralay Ishwar was there. Bole Ishwar was Gangadhari Ishwar. जटे से जटास में उनकी गंगा विराजे. उसमें कैसे ईश्वर का गंगा कहां से आ जाएगी? वहां पे पानी कहां से आ गया? जल आई नहीं है अभी. Those who want, who have very honest opinions, they only will be after Vedanta. Don't be biased. Well, it's a form, it's not the Ishwar. Ishwar takes a form with Maya for Upasana. He can take any form. And all forms are worshipable form. Uski baat kare. But essentially if you put, then problem will be there. You are anti-scripture. Mundak says, Divyo Yamurta Purusha. He can't have Murti. Well, but my name is Krishna Murti. Your name will be Krishna Murti. Rama Murti, Krishna Murti. I don't know if Shiva Murti is there or not. Shiva Murti is there? Achha. Now Srishti is there. Please, while listening to this, I have a very, very strong point to say. Please do not forget, it is seen on consciousness. Whole purpose will be defeated. Because if you divorce these 2 points, then Srishti will become one reality, consciousness is another reality. And you will make the world real, and I am now finite. No, we are not growing after that. Then it will become academic study of the universities, where I am going to pass the examination and I will become lecturer. We are not interested in that. Now next slok, please see. This is 5th mantra. Tiraschi, क्या लिखा है? तिरश्चीनो विततो रश्मिरेशाम. मिल गया? एशाम. Of these 3, avidya, karma, kam, karma. Where is Esham? This is there. Rashmi Resham. It is Resham. Resham Osham nahi hai. Rashmi hi Esham. This is Sandhi is there. Sasajusho, who is there? One Sandhi is there. In that, Visar become U. So Rashmi hi Esham. Why can't they write properly? No, they have written properly. You don't know the Sandhi rule. I am troubled, they are all troubling me more. Rashmihi Esham. Esham means of these inka. Kinka? Avidya, काम, कर्म. जो जीवों के पास था, विद्या, काम, कर्म, इसकी रश्मि आई. रश्मि विततः. विततः means spread. Spread. कैसे spread हुआ? तिरश्चीनः. Tirashchina means spread like this, tede hoke, tede mede hoke. Tirashchina. All jivas spread like this. Tirashchina. Vitata means spread. Like torchlight is there, certain torchlight, halogen is there. Some halogen have a covering like this. So you do like this, you open that, you spread like that. If you close like that, only this much light will be there. Is it clear? Well, clear hai, but I am quite a troubled person. So much we are working hard, you are a troubled person. Who is troubled person? Only me. आप है ही नहीं है. विद्युत प्रकाश शीघ्र व्यापकत्वेन, it fast it spread. एशाम तिरश्चिन रश्मि विततः. I will come back to it. Now Nasadiya Sukta asks, Svid word is there. This is not Swad, it is Svid. बोले श्लोक पढ़ने में स्वाद आ रहा है. नहीं, स्विद है वो. It is not स्वाद, it is स्विद. अपना दिमाग मत लगाओ जहाँ नहीं काम कर. When you don't put your mind there. Well, what I am saying wrong. No, why did you comment on swad? It is not swad, it is swid. Read properly. Swid is a question. Swid means you start a question, this or that. ये है कि ये है. कुछ संस्कृत पता रहेगी तो it will be easy. Now it is saying question. विकल्प द्योतनार्थम, विकल्प पक्ष द्वयस्य सूचनार्थम, ये किए. Shall I go there or not? This is right, that is right. There you use the word swid. It is called nipat in Sanskrit. Acha. What he is asking? He is asking this question. See, just now he said tirashchina. It goes like ऐसे चला गया. Now swid adha नीचे है क्या ये? All jivas are down or what? Swid. See, adha swid asi. Why they put 3 there? Why they make simple thing? Asi. This is called elongation. This elongation 3 indicates sufficient thought has been given on this option. Like when you understand something, you also use pluth. Oh. Look oral pluth. We also use such expression. You don't say, something was difficult. If something was very easy, you go out, one person is standing. Okay. Then you will only say okay. Because very evident it was. Go to the market and purchase paneer. Okay. Acha, But he distributes food every day. Oh. Why? It is difficult. It is not that commonly heard or seen. Then you use pluth there. And actually, when you are very sad and crying, can't happen without pluth. Because one thought is you are misunderstood very badly. वहां भी प्लुत आ गया. So elongated, here the meaning of elongated is asid. Well, is this jivas? You said tiraschina, it was made like this. Then you said adasvit, it is made like this or what? Or what? Then upari swit asid, or it is made on the top or what? Understood what is there? Now when space was not there, how can top and bottom come bhai? क्या करें हम? ऐसा नहीं जीवन से निकला है कहीं भरे हुए थे एक बाहर आ गया. Like they are coming from a school, college, सारे बच्चे बाहर आ गए चिल्लाते हो. It is asking, there is something called Sadhyo Srishti, something was called Kram Srishti. नहीं समझ में आया. बोले सद्यो means what? All of a sudden, like the swapna comes. All has come together. Earth, Vayu, Agni, Akash. Sadhyo. And one is called Kram. Sequence. First space came, then air came. I hope you are understanding. So here, when all directions are mentioned, it is indicated, although it is Kram, but it is so fast that it appears as Sadhyo. And in the scripture, both kind of Srishti is there. It came sequentially also, one by one, and it also came all of a sudden. Ishwar can do anything, don't get surprised. In Srimad Bhagavad, in Brahmaji's prasang, Brahmaji had stolen the calf and cow herd also. Bhagwan created all of a sudden everybody from himself only. He became calf, he became cow, he became even the stick, he became the food articles, he became the mud pot, he became the butter, he became small children, and they went to Vrindavan for 1 year like that. But this was Sadhyo. All of a sudden, Ishwar Srishti is mysterious. Anything can happen. Okay. Acha? Don't think that something is required only sequentially, somebody will be born. No. Tukaramji left the body along with the body. There is a place in Pune, there is a place called Dehu. Have you gone there? Dehu. Pune is close by, you can go if you want. Don't go today. Evening class is there. So Dehu is there. So there is a place where he used to do his bhajan. There is a hillock kind of a small place. So when he had to leave the body, this a chariot and came. His body was not found. like Mirabai also. The dream happens. Srishti can happen in sequence. Srishti can happen all of a sudden. You will never know. Srishti has all possibilities. Here, foolish person can become intelligent. Intelligent can become foolish. You just don't know what will happen. I hope this point is little clear. Please see. Tiraschinaha Vitataha means spread. Rashmi esham adhasvid asid uparisvid asid. Now next line. What is next line? Retodha asan. Retodha. Ret means seed. Earlier also ret word has come. Don't let Hindi ret. Don't bring Hindi in Sanskrit, please. Ole, he is holding the sand. That is different. Sanskrit is different. Don't bring, please, Hindi. And Tamil or English, don't bring there. Okay. So, Ret here means seed. One who is the holder of seed. Seed means Vasana, Karmphal. That means at a macrocosmic he is a Ishwar. Microcosmic he is a Jeev. You are Retodha. What is your name? Retodha. Because I am holder of gross body, subtle body, causal body. I am Retodha. Retodha Kumar. Unni Krishnan. Retodha Asan. Be in love with these words, Don't just pass it on. I like to dwell upon it. Then second point, after that comma, Mahimana Asan. He became the world. The same consciousness appeared as the Jeev, an Ishwar, and he became the world. Mahiman. बहुत बड़ा हो गया. He became sun, moon, star. अच्छा, भूर भुव स्व मह जना तप सुतल तलातल महातल आतल पाताल, all lokas he became. He became plant. Who? Same consciousness by Maya became means appeared. Like dream seer appeared in the dream. In the dream seer, he alone appeared as the dream jivas. And he appeared as the dream mountain, dream sun, dream moon. Now what is said here? See, next line. What is the next word? Swadha. Earlier also Swadha word had come. What was the meaning? Well, let me see my notes, then I will tell you what is the meaning. अरे देख लिया, हमें याद नहीं था. I have no time to revise. I have no time to die also. Swadha means Maya or Shakti. Here it means Bhogya. Bole, please note. Swadha Avastat. Avastat means inferior. And Prayati. Prayati means one who puts effort. Or Prayati means in which Shakti is there. Prayate Yasmin. So Prayati also has a meaning of Ishwar, Prayati has meaning of Jeev. So now the whole Srishti is divided into two parts. Enjoyer and enjoyed. This Swadha is enjoyed and Prayati is enjoyer. One is called Annam, other is called Annada. नहीं clear हुआ? Therefore, what Taitri says, Ahamannam, 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 Ahamannado, Ahamannado, Ahamannadaha, Ahagashloka Krita, Ahagashloka Krita, Ahamasmi Prathamaja Risha Swasyat. He is Annam and Annadaha. Tell me which is superior? Annam or Annadaha? Enjoyer is superior or enjoyed? Huh? No, same from the absolute level. enjoyer. Why? Because in the sattvic aspect of Maya, what is reflected is enjoyer. In the tamasic aspect, what is reflected is enjoyer. Well, I did not understand. What are you talking? I don't understand. What are you talking? What's going on? Which text is going on? I don't know what's going on. In the annam or anything enjoyed, consciousness is there. Say yes, yes. In your mind also consciousness is there. But mind, because it is made of subtle tanmatra, the reflection is very strong and therefore I-ness is there. Sada sarvgatopyatma na sarvatra bhaste buddhaveva bhaseta swachheshu pratibimbavat. If the sunlight is falling everywhere it won't reflect. But if the mirror is kept, the sunlight will reflect. Similarly, Atma is everywhere, but the reflection of the Atma as I is only in the mind, because mind is subtle. But on the tamasic aspect, it will not reflect. So because of Maya, reflected sattvic aspect called Jeev, he becomes enjoyer and he is enjoying tamasic aspect called world or annam in this present. So annadaha, enjoyer is superior than the enjoyed. Avastat means inferior, parastat means superior. Only food? No, not only food. Shabd, sparsh, roop, rasgandh, all are enjoyed. Good touch is enjoyed. Good song is enjoyed. Good breeze is enjoyed. He is superior. Because he has a right to leave and take. Enjoyed does not have a right to leave and take. Food cannot say, I will run away. But that the eater can say, no, it's fast, I am not having today. It is so irritating if food runs away. In Aitharya Upanishad, food runs away. Sometimes I feel this lion, tiger, they are so irritated because their food is running away. एक तो भूख लगी है हमारी आई हैड मेड अ पोंगल है ना and you are running after idli is running away. देखो, and what is our whole world? I, the enjoyer, want something to be enjoyed, not physically, maybe emotionally, mentally, ego-wise, maybe intellectually. And this is how the Jeev starts running. He is now runner. He has become Milkha Singh. He is chasing some enjoyed object. He is not knowing that the consciousness in that enjoyed and me are same. In the dream, I became the enjoyer. I wanted a fame in the dream. But the fame in the dream is only dream only. The food in the dream is the dream consciousness only appearing as food. When I am going to some place, I am going to America to see America this time. I want to go to Chicago. I want to go to see where our Parliament of Religions was held. It is still there, that hall. And outside that hall is written also that here Swami Abhedananda had come. बाहर से देखा था. Then I want to go to Niagara Falls also. Then I have to go to Canada. Because Canada side, that is better. मैंने बहुत अच्छा, I'll take photograph. फोटोग्राफ ले सकते हैं? अच्छा, नायग्रा फॉल्स. I'm not going, I'm just telling. I have no interest. Falling in avidya, going to Niagara Fall. Now, that Niagara Fall, that is consciousness conditioned by a particular water which can be enjoyed. Enjoyed means which can be assimilated. When you take the food, food becomes one with you. There is no separate food than you. The food has become stomach now. What you call this has become I now. It has been assimilated. It has found its place somewhere in the body. Either it is digested or only storeroom is increasing. It has become one with me. Therefore, I hope you are getting. Whole world is described by two words called enjoyed, enjoyed. See the beauty of the Nasadiya Sukta. I want to enjoy. What you want to enjoy? I want to enjoy some music, Swamiji. I want to hear some Rag Yaman. Achha, achha. Rag Hansad Dhwani I want to listen. Achha. Now you had searched and you had put on that any rag, whatever you heard. You want a song? No, I just want to listen classical. Morning I left classical. Achha? Yes. Is there a song? Yes. Right. Okay. Now what is happening? That word is emerging in you. You are becoming one with it. So what is sansar? That consciousness which had no difference of enjoyed, now it is now forgotten that enjoyed is me only. And it has made a differentiation that I, the enjoyer, is different than the enjoyed. And I am now running after me, which I am. The dream girl whom I want to marry, I alone am that dream girl. You need not marry. You are that. क्यों इतना पैसा खर्चा करोगे? इतनी मेहनत करोगे? That dream girl is running away. She is not talking to you properly. She thinks she is too big. You are going to her house to propose to her father. Father is also upset. He will not treat you very well. But you alone are. There is nothing which you did not have. I hope little clarity is there. Can I go ahead? Therefore, Taitri says, and this is from Etat Sam Gayan Naste. Samved chants. हमने क्या बोला था अभी? अहमन्नम अहमन्नम अहमन्नादो हमन्नादो हमन्नादो. There also pluth is there. Ahagga shloka krita hagga shloka krita hagga shloka krita amasmi pratamaridaja syat ha hu ha hu ha hu. Only this is from your side or this is the Upanishad? This is the Upanishad, not from my side. Ha hu is the Upanishad? Yes. Oh. And what it says? Jnani says, aham annam, aham annada. But हम लोग ignorant करके Sometimes dog is catching the tail and going round and round. Or one dog went in the glass house, lot of glasses were there, and many dogs he saw. He started barking. "Bull!" He thought he's a different dog and he's coming in my area. Dog are particular about their area only. इसको पागलीपन तो कहेंगे. I want that. You are there. You have that. तुमको लग रहा है कि नहीं हमारे पास? There is nothing called joy of object. It is object of joy. In one infinite joy or anand, there is object appearing. It is not joy of object. It is infinite joy is there. Anand, Satyam, Jnanam, Anantam, Brahma, and that object is coming and going. Like I gave you wave of water. Not water of wave, yesterday's example. Next slok. I said I'll take class till 8:25 if you remember yesterday. Well, no, I did not remember that. When did you say that? Now we'll see next 6 words. को अद्धा वेद का इह प्रवोचत कुत आजाता कुत इयं विसृष्टिः अर्वाक देवाय सविसर्जनेन अथा को वेद यता बभूव अथा को वेद यत बभूव. Now this particular next 2 verses are telling that this world cannot be known. Ko adha, adha means completely. Not Hindi wala, bole kaun adha jaan. Adha nahi. Don't mix Hindi please. Ko adha veda. Who knows this world completely? Acha. Ka iha pravochat. Who can explain? Kuta ajata kuta iyam visrishtihi. Where from it has come visrishti, this srishti. Twice kuta word has been here, not kutta, it is kutaha. Don't put double ta. So it is kutaha. Don't, somebody did change it. It is kutaha only. From where? Where you don't know, don't put your mind. Acha? Huh? You see, this is a one handkerchief. Hai na? So, the cotton is here. So there must be cotton plant from this it has come. You can think, where is that plant? Well, I know where was that. I know the factory. You may know the factory, but you won't know exactly where that plant was there. Well, I know the plant also. Acha, that plant, when was it planted? That also I know. No, from where that plant was brought? Well, I don't know from there where that plant was bought. And how many leaves are in that plant? And till that, how many flowers has come out from that plant? When that plant will die away? You don't know anything after a point. Forget about plant, you don't know how many hairs on your head. Even if it is less hairs. बाल बाल बचे हैं. So, Kuadha Veda. आप बहुत बोलते हो ना, I know so much. We don't know anything actually. In one subject also a person can't get mastery, even if he studies whole life and lives together. Somebody was congratulating Newton's, they say, that you have discovered so many laws. He was, having a walk on the sand, sea beach. He just took his palm and handful of sand he took. He said, as many sands are there, so many laws are there, and I have discovered only this much of laws. Ko adha veda, who can know? And kah iha pravochat, who can explain this? Explain, understand, na? How will you say how it, science can tell, it comes, but why it comes? Mother's seed, father's meat mix, but how it happens that a baby is formed after that? How it happens? Who made it? How digestion takes place? You ate the food. After that, you had, supposing more of greasy things. Then the gallbladder will secrete more of biles. Who had put biles in gallbladder to secrete? And if you have more carbohydrate, then insulin will be secreted from the pancreas. Diabetes means the pancreas are not secreting the insulin. I don't know who is doing that. Let me secrete, let me push. Hey! Pancreas. Bhagwan has not given us so much because he had no trust we will be sincere. All big work he has taken for himself. He'll forget, बोले आज तो भूल ही गए. आज तो हम भूल ही गए कि इंसुलिन सिक्रेट कराना था, तुमसे बात करने में रह गए. You can't explain. Person dies. So many fruits of actions are there. How he is taken to the next lok and next body. It can be in Brahmalok, Swarglok. I hope you are. Kaha iha pravochat. Explain. Mayic thing cannot be explained. You cannot explain why and how, where of Vikshep Shakti of Maya. They say 1 liter of water is there when you hold in one day because of this lubrication in the eyes. The disease, in the old age, lubrication goes away. So sometimes this pricks, I've heard. So much water is there. ईश्वर आप जानो, केशव कहीं न जाई का कहिए. क्या चाहिए आपको? इतना बड़ा सन है. Our bulb fuse every few days. 60, 70, 100 power bulb. That is for 4 billion years it is hanging. Fuse ही नहीं हो रहा है भैया. Billion years, not 30, 40 years. I hope you are appreciating that. ये सगुण ईश्वर है. निर्गुण ईश्वर समझना आसान है. सगुण ईश्वर कोई समझ ही नहीं सकता. It is inexplicable. You cannot understand. Their why doesn't work. Kuta aa jata. Well, from where it has come. Two kutas are there. Kuta, one is for upadan karan, other is for nimitta karan. Bole, what is upadan karan? Material cause. That which is used to make the material. And one who makes it, that is called nimitta karan. Bole, devtas will know this. No, devtas came later on. Arvak devta yasya visarjanena. See the word? Arvak means later on. They came later on. Like the child was fighting with the mother. Bole, I am very unhappy. You did not call me in your marriage. You are very selfish, mummy. Everybody you invited. Chachas and mamas and phufas and buas. Neighbors, you always neglected me. I am always neglected by you. You were not born. Why I was not born? I should have been there. You should not have married unless I born. How to answer all these questions? Similarly, devatas also don't know. Visarjanena, by creation, they came later on. Ko vedayata ababuva. Ko vedayata. Yata, from that, how will it be known that how Maya created? Don't ask this question. How is difficult? Anything can happen by Maya. Ghatan ghatana patiyasi Maya. There is something called Maya Panchkam. And there one line comes, Ghatan ghatana patiyasi Maya. Well, how Narsimha Bhagwan came from the pillar. Narsimha Bhagwan mother was pillar. Pillar Putra. Stamba Putra Narsimha. How he came? Did he come from Vaikunt into pillar? No, he was already there. As Nirgun Nirakar. By Maya Sambhavami, Atmaya. He became pillar. कुछ भी हो सकता है यहाँ पे. Last, telling the same thing. Iyam visrishtiryata ababuva. Yadiva dadhe yadivana. Yo asyadhyakshah parame vyoman. So anga veda yadivana veda. Iyam srishti. Iyam is this. Yata ababu, from where it has come. Yadi va dadhe. This is not dadhi, it is dadhe. Not gadhe, dadhe. Please read properly. Dadhe me. कुछ का कुछ नींद आए में कुछ को कुछ पढ़ लेते हैं लोग. हाँ भाई, हाँ, कुछ का कुछ पढ़ लो. तो is someone holding it? Yadi va dadhe. Yadivana, or nobody is holding it. He is questioning it. Tell me why to question it? Somebody is holding. Why? I told you first day, if something is stable, somebody has to be there who is holding, like our body. As long as you are awake, then you are firm sitting like that. Moment you sleep, then you start reading namaz. In Gita class, namaz is started. And you know, if you travel in roadways bus, so the person just sleeps like that. And the person next to you, he doesn't know you at all. And the person is singing like this. Tumi ho sathi, tumi sahare, koi na apna seva tumhare. No. Because unless Jeev is there, you can't hold it. Unless Virat had a cosmic Ishwar in that, sun, moon will fall down. Everything is stuck firmly at its place. अर्थ can't go little here and there. सन कान को बोले आज ऊपर जा रहे हैं, दिमाग नहीं ठीक है हमारा. अरे तुम if you move little also, earth will be over. वायु कहे भाई ऑक्सीजन हमने कहा. अरे little oxygen you don't have, your all arthritis will start. Dry already है. ऑक्सीजन नहीं सब खत्म हो जाएगा. खत्म ही हो जाएगी, सिटी जल जाएगी सब. Everything is firmly put. Taitri says, Bhishasmad vata pavate, Bhisho deti suryaha, Bhishadasmad agnischendrascha, Mrityur dhavati panchamaiti. By his fear everything is happening. Last line. Yo yas asya dhyaksha parame vyoman so anga veda. Anga means prasiddha, one well known. Lok prasiddha. Anga, bole, who is the adhyaksh? Maya adhyakshena prakriti. Suyate sacharachar. Can somebody know that? Who is the adhyaksh? Yadi va na ved. Or nobody can know that. Dhyan deke sunna. Nirgun nirakar can be known as I. Sagun nirakar cannot be known. No, I didn't understand. Please understand me. Consciousness is Nirgun Nirakar. Consciousness along with the Maya who creates the world is called Sagun Nirakar. And when he takes the body for avatar, he is called Sagun Sakar. One is called NN, other is called SN, last is called SS. So NN can be known clearly as myself, but SN and SS, only what SS? Sagun Nirakar and Sagun Sakar cannot be known. ये दुनिया कहाँ तक जाती है? Don't ask such questions. नहीं होगा. कहाँ तक मतलब क्या? बोले आकाश कहाँ तक है? ये कहाँ तक मतलब? नहीं कहाँ पूरा होता है? You are asking a wrong question. अगर यहाँ पूरा होगा तो उसके बाद भी आकाश होगा ना? बोले ये आकाश ये कहाँ तक है ये चलता ही चला जाएगा. Don't ask such question. इतना बड़ा सब कुछ है. But what you can know, please see. यह अस्य अध्यक्ष परमे व्योमन. This is, please underline that. He is in the space of the heart. Yo ved nitam guhayam. As a consciousness you can know in the heart. I was telling yesterday that the headquarter of the mind is, jaldi bolo, brain. Headquarter of the heart, mind, heart is a physical heart. You say, I am talking it. Kisne bola? I told. I am doing the work. Who? Me. When you say me, please be careful. There is a thought. In the thought, there is a consciousness in which thought is seen. I can know that in my heart. When I close your eyes, you see the thoughts coming. Thought, good thought came, bad thought. You can immediately see, in the light of that, the thought is seen that I am, and that is Paramatma. And that is a consciousness in Pralaya also. That is very clear. Because their Maya is not there. Therefore, Yo Ved Nihitam Guhayam word has been very frequently used in the Upanishads. So here we complete the Nasadiya Suktam. I hope you had some insight. It is a little serious. But I will suggest, please again hear it. It will be uploaded in few days, so you can again listen to it. I will say, please make sound notes of that. It will clarify a lot of points. It's very strong stotra. It is said, those who want knowledge, this is a very nectarine stotra. So it is said we should read first again so that we continue this studies. So I will chant the first mantra and then we will say Purnamada. Na sadasi no sadase tadani. नासीद्रजो नो व्योमा परोयत किमावरीवः कुहकस्य शर्मन् अम्बः किमासीद् गहनं गभीरम् अम्बः किमासीद् गहनं गभीरम्. So we prostrate to Shruti Mata. Vedas are live ourselves. And the Acharyas who has especially written a commentary, he is called Sayanachar. Sayanachar. So I refer to him only most of the places. So I offer my namaskar to all those and all the saints who preserved this knowledge that in this time also we can dwell in and it has the key for a moksha. Please read it. And to our Puj Gurudev, we offer our infinite prostrations because of whom we are sitting here and whose love gave us a new life altogether. And above all, thanks to our Mulund mission and all our devotees, listeners. It is because of you only, I could dwell more on this and spend my time in the light of the scriptural beautiful words which is there. So thank you all once more. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Om. ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति 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 हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः